Welcome back to this week's video, and you guessed it, it's all about Big Ben coming back to Skegness Pleasure Beach. So you may see me in different clothes on this one, because from Monday we had a load, Tuesday we had a load, Wednesday we had some more loads coming, and there's still more to come. So I am going to be bitting and bobbing trying to get that footage for you guys, so bear with me if it looks a bit mismatched. It is just that it didn't all happen in one day. There's 6 or 7 trucks that come with this, and various other bits, so it is just a case of catching it as and when. But let's roll back, let's go into the intro, and then we'll see them coming into the park for 2026 with their first load. Lose your mind. Let's get straight into the video then. Here's the pull on for Big Ben. And yes, that is a hole in the backflash, and unfortunately it happened in Hong Kong at the docks, but they are going to get it sorted, and I bet you can't even notice it later on in the video. So next up we've got another load coming in, and this has got the slewing on, the electrical box, and yes, behind that is the clock that sits 80 meters up in the air. And just behind it is the other load that hitches up to make that bottom base section for Big Ben. Here we are, they are both getting put together there, but there is a gap. So if you can see there, that is where they bolt together between those two, and 2 large pins sit there. So there we have it, the trucks are near enough coupled up. They were just getting all the wiring in and doing some first pan checks before they couple it up together. I can turn around now and show you that it has been coupled together. So if you see from yesterday's footage that I just shown you, it was split here. And if we look up, we've got the platforms there ready to be lifted out. They are heavy duty like everything else. And then we've got the backdrop on and a few speakers out too. He's got a full Hoffman system. It is so loud if you haven't seen it before. And they have spread the legs out as well. So there is 6 legs on this. You've got this large one here, and then you've got another one there. But just look at that. We've had another load come this morning. Another guy's brought it up. There's about 3 lorries here at the moment, and about 4 or 5 trailers, and there's about 10 different guys on the job making it happen. So it is very exciting to see it back, and I can't wait to see it built up. So here we go, here's more of the centre and the mast that comes up. So 2 of these coupled together to make one, which then obviously makes a square, if you like, which then gets lifted up so they can put the next one on. So the bottom bit on this trailer that you can see just here, this bit, actually goes on the top. So they put the clock on first, and then they lift it up, they'll erect this bit of the tower, pin it in, and then they will put one section of this on there and then the other section and marry those up together, and then they will send the tower up and then keep doing that process until it gets up to the top. And this bit here is where all of the safety platform that I went on last year, look here to see that video, and holds all of the swings on it, all of the arms and everything else on that centre platform. And now they are raising the clock and ready to put that on the top, so let's see a bit of that action. So they are just lining that clock up and getting the rest in, but how interesting is that? Like I say, there are 3 lorries on site at the moment. So you've got the PWS lorry, which is the company of the owner. You've got Charlie Doyle's lorry, which is a really nice Irish fella that works alongside Perrin, helps him out a little bit. I think he's a builder by trade. And we've got the Big Ben Tower liveried up lorry too. How good does that look? So you can see they're just giving the clock a good clean, as that clock will be over 80 meters in the air in just a couple of days, and it does tell the right time as well. So next up, we've got some of the platforms. They have to use the HIAB lorry to put these out because of how heavy and industrial these platforms are, but as you can see, it's a simple bolt-on system where they've got the legs out, all the arms go together, and then they're all numbered to fit in correctly where they need to go. So they keep laying the floor down until it simply looks like this. So it's not quite the transformation that I thought I was going to get, but at least you can see that they've laid out most of the pieces and put some of the other pieces just on top, as they can't get in those spaces at the moment. So now they're on with cleaning the rings to that large slew ring that makes the ride swing around. And unfortunately I had to nip off while they actually erected the first bit, so I did actually miss that bit, but there's a few videos on Facebook showing it. They have actually erected the first bit of the Big Ben Tower now, so obviously it's still a lot smaller at the moment, but they're going to start to put these pieces on there and start to build it up to that 80 meters. I hope he's cleaned that top, because that's it now. All it's going to do is start to go higher and higher and higher until it sits around 85 meters in the air to the top of the clock, and I believe it's about 80 meters to where it sits with the track. So if you do know Big Ben well, you would have seen the pay box, and I will put it on screen now for anyone that hadn't seen it. They did ship it out to Hong Kong, and it has stayed out in Hong Kong. So their London themed pay box won't be coming, unfortunately, but it is massive. I don't actually think it'd fit here with the upside down house just next to us here. So yeah, unfortunate for that one, but we're just happy to have Big Ben back. But just the sheer equipment of this ride, so obviously you got the 2 trailers coupled up there, even the speaker systems, there's 4 subwoofers, and I think there's around 8 or 10 other speakers that go around it, and there's even more that sit in the center as well. So it is a massive system. These feet alone are, I think they're about half a ton each, and they've got one of these under each one of these girders that pull out. So there's just so much equipment. So here we go then, they've put the first half in and they are just marrying up the next half to start building it up. So you can see on the right they've put that piece in, and then on the left they're now putting this other half in. They bolt together and then it bolts to that top piece and the whole thing rises, and they keep doing that until it reaches 80 meters tall. But just look how incredible that looks. Real-time action of them pulling that into the ride and building Big Ben for 2026 here at Skegness Pleasure Beach. So you can see that he's lowered the ride and it is now touching those bottom sections that they've just connected. They're going to bolt them up and then raise the ride up, which will grab those 2 and lift it up higher, and then repeat that process again and again and again. You can see that there's a guy at the top in the center on the lift, which is lifting it up and down, and you can see just there now he's closing the gap, ready to put the pins in to those sections. as you can see, it's getting higher and higher, and it's going to keep doing that until the top. So we'll pop back later after these guys have got some more up and see how they get on. But that is Big Ben so far. So we are back on site this morning, and if I look up, the tower has exceeded in height by a lot. They have got another 3 sections to go, another 6 halves, and it will be at its full height. So this is the crucial stage where they have to keep working as fast as they can, as this is a more meticulous stage at this height where they have to have low wind conditions to get the whole of the tower up and plan ahead. So if it's going to be windy later on, they would not be able to do this bit now. They have to have a full day of calm winds to work against the clock to get these last 3 sections up and on so they can bolt it all together. Still 3 sections to go. So this tower keeps just going up and up now. So you can see they're actually greasing it here. Everything got greased as they built it up, and they grease each bit of metal that sits together just so it can keep it lubricated while it's up for the season. So they've only got those sections left. There's 3 there, and they're just putting 1 in. So that means after that height, it's only got 1 of these sections left. And just look at that height now. That is ridiculous, and I can't believe I went all the way up there above the swings last year. And I've told myself I'm going to do it again this year. So we are now just on that last section, and don't forget, if you are liking this video, to like, comment and subscribe. Only half of you are subscribed at the moment, so if you can click that subscribe button, it will really help me out. And if you want to see me to do something on here, comment and I'll try and get it done. But if I turn the camera around, we're just down to that last section. You can see the chairs over there, the arms over there, and again the Big Ben is nearly at that 80 metre spot. Well, here we have it then, guys, is the final height. So we've still got that half section there, and they're still putting this section in, but that is your full Big Ben height at 80 metres tall. And just look how incredible that is, how tall that is. I don't think I can get it in one shot. So I'm back on site. Obviously, like I say, this has been like a 4-day operation, so I've not been able to hang around all day because I've got better things to do than just to sit here and watch the whole of the ride get built for 4 days. But if I turn around now, they've actually got the star up, which is where the seats will swing. On that star, this is obviously a lot lower down than what it would be. This middle piece here is going to go up when they've put all the seats on. The seats are on the top now, and they've got another empty lorry there ready to go away from the site. So it's the last and final day of the arrival of Big Ben, and they have the rest of the kit on here. There's a variety of stuff on here ready for the final day of build up. So they're now hooking this lorry up, and they're going to be taking the trailer to the place where they are keeping all the spares, and they will be getting the next trailer coming in, and that will be the final one with all the surroundings, fences, speakers and some other gubbins on there. So we've got that final truck load in next to Big Ben now. If I turn around, they've just started unloading it, so they've got the high ab working. These are some of the surrounding fascias on the bottom bit here that has a bit of a sort of underground train feel, and they've got some more here. They've lifted the splats up onto the top there, and they've started to link the seats just there as well. So these are the bump stops here that actually get fitted to the ride when the start is put to its sort of natural height when the swings are swinging, so it cannot come down any lower than what it should, so the swings can't hit onto the platform. And you may notice again that I have had a change. I'm in my uniform today because the park is open. It is a sunny Saturday in Skegness, and guys, this has been a long one. I've been here for the last 5 days on and off, trying to get all of this footage for you guys. So if you can hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll get to the end of the video when hopefully Big Ben is up and built. And you can see some of the loads are getting lifted off this lorry with the hi-hat there and put to the other side of the ride. So we can get this lorry out of the way and get Kent's bungees open in his water balls. So I believe they are freezing the price, so it will be only £10 again this year. And like I say, I think that is really good. It is a £3.2 million ride. It is one of Europe's largest rides that travels around. There's a couple of others around now as well, but Big Ben is one of a kind still for Skegness and around this area. So get yourselves on it. £10 a go, a pint's nearly £6 now, or over in some places, and a McDonald's meal can set you back over that. So get yourself on it for just £10. And we've got a better front view of that ride getting built. I can't wait to see it finish now. Well guys, for the first time in 2026, we have lift off for Big Ben Tower. They're lifting it off the ground and all of those seats will start to swing, but they will be ready to start taking the backs off them and to start raising that up. There we go, they're all swinging off the ground at this moment. Not quite at the height that it should be, but we're making progress. So we're going up higher. You can see that they are lifting that tracking up. I think that's some comms wire and some other bits. It sits in a track around the back, and Big Ben is getting raised up for the first time at Skegness Pleasure Beach this year. So we've had the lorry moved out of the way and the pay box has arrived on site. It has been here with that other load, but now it has come to the Big Ben. So that's going to start getting fully loaded. We've still got the splats, but they've started putting these side bits out. I think these are really funky and cool, and they really look good on the ride and really cover it up. It's a really good theming as well to keep it in with that sort of London look. These are the platforms and steps that go for the queue line here, and then there'd be a step up to the ride up here. And there we go, we have the platforms out. We've got the pay box here. It is the smaller one. Like I say, the other one's still in Hong Kong, and we are nearly there with it. So where that high-ab is, you've got this set of platforms to go there, a few other fences. The seats are all the way up there. And you're probably thinking, when am I going to see it going round? So it's not quite ready yet, and the next video is going to be when I take on Big Ben and go up there. But first, let's enjoy these drone shots of Big Ben 80 meters up in the air. So if you have enjoyed that build-up video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you all on the 80-metre Big Ben Tower here at Skegness Pleasure Beach this summer. Thanks for watching.